Hello, boys and girls. We are going to finish lesson 50 today. We are going to begin with our textbook. So I have the textbook displayed here on my screen, and you will need your notebook out. And you can go ahead and open to the page where you left off yesterday, because if you remember, last time we did part 1 of lesson 50, and so you could just move on and write down part 2. And you can see that we have some more comparison problems. This time we're comparing people. Touch problem A. Listen, I'll read the sentence. Sarah made 6 fewer pies than Maria made. Who made more pies? Maria. Who made less pies? Sarah. Listen. Sarah made 6 fewer pies than Maria. Sarah made 20 pies. How many pies did Sarah make? 20. What letter are you going to write for Sarah? S. What letter are you going to write for Maria? M. So you are going to make a number family with 2 letters and a number. So to start off, identify the action sentence that tells us what she did to get more or less. You should find sentence 1. Sarah made 6 fewer pies than Maria made. You should circle the number and add that as your first small number. And now we're going to be adding S and M to our family. So reread without the circled number, and it says Sarah made fewer. So is Sarah going to be the big number or the small number? Sarah is going to be the small number, so you put S as the small number and M as your big number. Now we're going to need to replace either S or M. So let's see which one we're going to replace. It said Sarah made 20 pies. So could you cross out S and change that to 20? And now you are going to add or subtract. Well, we're looking for the big number, so you're going to add. Go ahead and write down your problem and work it. And boys and girls, this is what you should have for A, 26. So make sure that you cross out M and replace that with 26. And then we'll go on to problem B. So I'll show you the textbook up here. Okay, and we're looking at B, and I will read B to you. And B says, Jack had 2 fewer teeth than Mary had. Mary had 26 teeth. How many teeth did Jack have? Put the letters in the family. What did you put as the first small number? You should have put 2 as the first small number. Did you reread the sentence and put J and M? It says Jack had fewer. So was J the small number or the big number? The small number. And M is the big number. Go ahead. Have J, M, and 2 in your sentence. And then you need to replace either J or M. Which one does it tell you about? Mary had 26 teeth. So you are replacing Mary. Okay, go ahead and replace Mary. or M with 26, and then you are going to work your problem. Go ahead and work it, and I will show you the answer in just a moment. Are you ready? And your answer is 24. So you should replace J with 24. This is what your family should look like. And then we are going to go on to C right now. Problem C. So let me show you my textbook again. And I will read problem C to you. Sorry, I could have made this a little bit bigger for you. And moved it up a little bit. Okay. So, C says, Sid bought 8 more things than Gal bought. Sid bought 1 thing. How many things did Sid buy? Go ahead and put the letters in the family. And go ahead and work the family. And then I will show you the answer. Okay, and boys and girls, did you get 9 as your answer? Make sure that you replace the S with a 9 in your family. And you did a good job working on this. Okay, we're continuing on with the independent parts in your textbook. So I will display my textbook up here, and I will also include a link for the textbook that you can use to copy the problems, okay? So you can either pause this video and copy down the textbook, or you can click on the link to pull up the page. And I will show you the page here. Okay, and I just want to briefly go over what you're going to do for these independent parts. So, touch part 3. For part 3, you are going to, you could see that you could just label them A, B, C, D, and E. And you are just going to write down the beginning letter for whatever shape it is, okay? So you're either going to write a C for circle, a T for triangle, or an R for rectangle. And then, in addition to that, write an S if any of them are also squares. Okay? So you write down the letter here. Touch part 4. For part 4, you are going to write the problem for A here, and then you're going to copy and work the problems B through F. So you have an array, and so you're going to write down the count by problem and work it out, and then you're going to copy down the multiplication equations here, and you're also going to work them out. And remember, when it says count by a number so many times, you can add your dots. So remember how you can do this. It says count by 9 4 times. How many times? 4. So you could make 4 dots, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then touch the dots and count by 9, right? So that's the strategy that we learned in class for solving the multiplication equations. Okay, and that's what you do for part 4. Go ahead and touch part 5. So for part 5, these are like the problems that you just worked, okay? We just practiced working some like this together. So go ahead and write down the family on the arrows, and work out the problems and solve them. So now that I've explained how to do all of these, like I said, you can either pause the video and use this, or you can click on my next link and view the page that way. Okay? Thanks for working with me today. Good job. See you next time.